How do we go from this vinyl Toupee paint job to this one right here? I mean, look at how insanely different they are. I can barely even recognize that it's the same company. But you know what? I guess that's the reason why I like Rev Roadages so much. I like change, and this one is definitely for the better. So let's just dive right into the review of him. This is the Cars 3 Vinyl Toupee stock car, of course, and therefore he is in the Piston Cup Racers series. Now, for some reason, Mattel decided to make 3 different series for all the Piston Cup Racers this year. Me personally, I would just put them all in the same category, but Mattel wanted to make Dinoco 400 for Cars 1 Racers, Piston Cup Racers for the Cars 3 stock cars, and the Next Gen Racers series is for the cool kids, the Next Gens, basically. I like his artwork there, and I like the desert highway in the background. On the back, you can see some other releases like Jack DePost from the Tocap Company and Gaskets Rex Revler. Both were released last year, so they're not new, but they have not been released for 2018 just yet. These two, on the other hand, have. Markus Krankzler, who is the Transberry Juice Racer, was released in the same case as Rex here. I will be reviewing him soon. And then we have Dino Draftsky, who is in the case with them as well, but he was first released in case B and C. And if you want to learn more about that, the link for my video on him is in the description below, along with the card suggestion in the top right-hand corner. The description reads, "Rookies and racing legends alike compete to win the coveted Piston Cup." And there you can see a nice picture of a distraught trio of racers, Lightning McQueen, Bobby Swift, and Cal Weathers, after just being beat by Jackson Storm for the first time. And check that out, you can just barely make out Phil Tankson in the background there. That's pretty cool. So that's pretty much it for the packaging. I do want to mention that he is in case A, which has been showing up at Target stores across the United States and even some Walmarts as well. As for internationally, Mexico, I think you've got in this case. Europe at Morrison stores, or in the United Kingdom, I should say more specifically, this case has been showing up. But it's still kind of limited as for, the general scope of the world. He is in the same case, like I said, as Markus and Bobby Swift with the metallic paint, and Conrad Camber. Those are the notable ones from the case. I don't have Conrad yet, but hopefully we'll get him soon. I'll put the entire list of contents in the description below for you guys to check out. But anyway, I'll be right back with Rev all opened up. Wow, Rev looks amazing and even more different than Krusty Roeder, who is the Vinyl Toupee racer from Cars 1 as well. So, a couple more things I want to mention before we get into the review, because I know you guys will ask them. I got Rev here from a Facebook seller. You know, all the cars groups on Facebook, they're really helpful because the people tend to sell their extras that they find in stores. And so for people who cannot find anything in stores, like myself, it's really helpful. So join Facebook, join those groups if you are interested. Mine is Disney Cars United. That is the best one, but there are some other great ones out there as well. And of course, I'm a little biased. And then the other thing that I want to mention is that there's no collector card. It's kind of interesting, kind of strange. I'm so used to, showing off the collector card, but this case, the other ones included, do not have them, unfortunately. But you know what Mattel will probably do? They'll release them with collector cards in a couple months, so then we'll have to buy them all again. Ah, Mattel, come on, bro. But anyway, let's just dive right into the review. And I said that earlier, so sorry for repeating myself. I'm into diving today, I guess. So we'll do a side-by-side comparison with the Vinyl Toupee racer from Cars 1, who is named Krusty Roeder, if you didn't catch me saying it before. And yeah, body style, paint job, expression, everything is completely different. So this is not really a comparison. It's more of a contrast, I guess. So you can see Rev has a nice smile, and he's very similar to the smiles on other models, other racers, I should say, that are the same model as him, like Brick Yardley or Buck Bearingley. We have this one right here was Bruce Miller. His expression is way different, but the model is the same. You have Jimmy Cables there, Doug Throttleman, Tommy Highbanks, and these are just some examples. There's a lot more. It was nice, like when I reviewed Doug Throttleman, I think I showed all of the ones that were his same model, but almost a year later, and we have like just way too many. I mean, they're almost done. It took, let's say, for Cars 1 to release all of those stock cars, it took like 5 years. For Cars 3, on the other hand, it hasn't even been 2 years, and they're almost like 3 or 4 racers away from being complete. It's ridiculous how fast they're going. But anyway, you can see that Krusty's expression is determined, like all of the other models, racers that were his same model. Now, the logo on the hood, I feel like, is the biggest difference. You have like this wood in the background, which I guess emphasizes what the company does. Vinyl Toupee, it was like a vinyl top, and so that's why Krusty had black painted on his roof to resemble a vinyl top, kind of like a convertible almost, but it was just fake on the racer, obviously. But now I feel like they're venturing into a different line of work, a little bit more into like furnishing, I guess. So to keep like the wood nice and shiny, as you can see there, that is my guess. I don't know, fine vinyl top in a can, so just kind of like some sort of like cleaning and makes it look really nice and shiny. And vinyl, you know, it's supposed to be like that material, but I don't know. The wood really kind of confuses me here. If you have a clearer picture of it, let me know. And established in 1986, so they are over 30 years old. So that's pretty cool. It's the first time I've ever seen an established on a Piston Cup racer. So that's interesting. Now, instead of any pink or purple or lavender or orange or the black, you now have white and blue along with the kind of woodish color, basically. The only thing that carried over is this number 76 here. You can see that Krusty had no headlights. Rev has 2 there, and the grill, which obviously resembles a mustache. You have the vents down there as well. Lightyear on the fenders there to advertise for the black Lightyear tires. And of course he has black rims as well. That's another thing that stayed the same. You can see his contingency sponsors are the Piston Cup Vitally Revolting, RPM, Octane Gain, Nitrate, and Clutch Aid. Before, he had all those plus about 15 more. 76, the only thing really that stayed the same. The logo is insanely different now, like the font. It's more of like a, I don't know how to describe this font, but this was more of like a racing font in my opinion. Whereas this is like a carnival font. It looks a little bit more fun. I don't know, it's more of a block letter. But anyway, you have that red arrow down there to indicate to the pit crew where to lift the car up to exchange the tires. None of the Cars 1 racers had that. You have the wood in the background there again, kind of like it's a panel, it's blocked around. You have this blue going throughout the, I don't know, center of him that just kind of, I don't know, is the trim of it all. On the top, you still have this vinyl top. So it's like the wood and they're still kind of doing the black top. But it is a different material, or at least they made it look like it. You do have 76 on the top still, and you have roof flaps now. Krusty did not have them, but this is just straight black paint. This has some texture to it, or, you know, it looks like it would. I guess it's just resembling like the appearance that the vinyl would have, which is really cool. I think it makes it more realistic, and for the times, for the 2017 time. Vinyl Toupee, same logo there, and the wood again. White spoiler in the front, blue in the back, same logo, 76, wood paneling on the bottom there, camera right there to get some pretty cool shots of racing from behind. Gas cap, you have the logo there again, logo over here as well. So it's nice that they added a new slogan, because before the slogan was "She'll never notice." So it's basically like saying, yeah, you won't even notice that you applied the vinyl top. Oh, we did have vinyl Toupee in a can, so that is something that did carry over. They just got rid of the "She'll never notice." So let me know, do you prefer Rev or Krusty? I honestly have no idea. I need to think about this a little bit. I love the pink, but I love the change. I like the shade of blue a lot. Just looks really cool in my opinion. Here's the base if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Too many codes for me personally. Now you may be wondering where the heck did Rev appear in the movie, and he did actually have a couple times where he made a feature, so I'll put those times on the screen there. One of them that I remember specifically is when McQueen was like doing an interview after he lost and Rev was in the background. And now he obviously did get replaced somewhere throughout the movie by the next gen vinyl Toupee racer, who is yet to have been released by Mattel. So I cannot compare that, but I will put a picture on the screen of the next gen vinyl Toupee. I have this vinyl Toupee custom Cruz from China. It's a factory custom, no headset, so not the best quality, but still pretty cool. Does match heavily crusty, so I mean these just look so ridiculous together because they look like different brands, but you know what, it's still really cool to have a bigger team. We have the hauler here from Cars 1 as well. Vinyl Toupee. Now the hauler is pretty expensive to get, but you can get the semi since it was just released last year early on, so you could probably easily and pretty cheaply get this, and this for, I don't know, $25. I would definitely be able to, based on just going to eBay and finding the right listing. So if you're interested, just let me know. I'll direct you in the right place. This guy probably costs you like $15 on eBay if you know how to shop smart. But anyway, let me know in the comments below which out of these two is your favorite. I don't know yet. I will let you guys know maybe in a future video when I decide. But I'll see you guys next time for another video. I'm not entirely sure if it will be Markus or Metallic Bobby Swift, so how about you decide by voting in the top right hand corner. I'll put a poll there. Just click which one you want to see first, and I'll do it. Whoever wins, I will do it. So I'll see you guys then. Bye now.